If you already own a home in London, Ontario, and you're thinking about moving up to something bigger, here's the part nobody warns you about. You're not just a buyer, you're a seller at the exact same time. And the hardest part isn't finding the bigger house, it's not getting caught in between the two. So today, I'll walk you through the best move up neighborhoods in London, Ontario, and how to actually buy and sell at the same time without it falling apart. I'm Paola Forero Alvarez, a real estate broker here in London, Ontario, with 7 years of experience. And moving up is the move I help with most. It's really two transactions stacked on top of each other, and getting them to line up is the whole game. That's the part I actually love. Quick note before we start, if you're thinking about a move up and want to map out the order of operations for your situation, there is a link in the description to book a free 15-minute call. No sales, no pitch, just a real plan. Okay, let's get into it. First, let's be clear about what you're really taking on, because it's different from a first purchase. When you bought your first place, you had one job: to buy well. Moving up, you've got to sell your current home for the right number and buy the next one without overpaying. At the same time, the good news: right now in London, the market is actually friendlier to this than it's been in years, and I'll explain exactly why as we go. But first, where should you actually be looking? These are the neighborhoods I send move-up families to the most, and I'll give you the honest read on each. Most of them sit in that 700 to 900,000 range, with some pushing toward the 1.2 million. First, Masonville in the north. This is one of the most consistently sought after areas in the city. Minutes from Western University and University Hospital, top-rated schools like Masonville Public Elementary and A.B. Lucas Secondary School, and a mix of modern single-family homes, luxury townhouses, and condos. If schools and resale strength matter most to you, Masonville is hard to beat. Just know you're paying for that demand. Second, Byron in the southwest. Established, family-oriented, with Springbank Park and Baller Mountain right there. High ownership, executive homes, and it consistently sits above London's average price. This is the one for families who want space and the outdoors without leaving the city. Third, Fox Hollow in the northwest. Newer two-story homes, roughly 1,800 to 2,500 square feet, mostly built in the last couple of decades. Homes here often run between about $800,000 and $1 million. It's a strong family pocket, and newer construction means fewer surprises. Fourth, Riverbend in the southwest. A master-planned community with higher-end homes and a lot of natural surroundings. If you want newer, polished, and a bit of a retreat feel while staying close to shopping, this is your area. And fifth, Stoney Creek in the northeast. A mix of newer developments and mature homes, excellent schools, and family parks. This is where I send move-up buyers who want a little more value than the North End premium areas in a neighborhood that's still very much on the way up. Here's the honest part: each of these behave like its own market. Masonville in the same month can move completely different from Byron. So a price that's right in one isn't automatically right in another. And that's exactly what I track for you. Okay, now the question every move-up client asks me first: do I sell my current home first or buy the new one first? Let me give you the honest trade-off, because there's no single right answer. It depends on your risk tolerance and the market. If you buy first, you get the home you want without rushing, but you're carrying the risk of two properties until yours sells. If you sell first, you know exactly what you're working with, but you might be renting or moving twice in between. And here's why this is easier right now. In a buyer's market, which London is in today, with around 6.5 months of supply, conditions are back. That means you can often make an offer on the next home conditional on selling yours. That single condition takes a huge amount of the risk off the table. Now, when it comes to financing, whether a bridge loan makes sense, what you qualify for, that's a conversation for your mortgage broker, and if you don't have one, I can connect you with a great one. My job is getting the two transactions sequenced so they actually work together. Now let's talk about the sell side, because in this market, how you price and present your current home matters more than it did 2 years ago. London is a buyer's market right now. There's more supply, homes are taking a bit longer, and they're selling around 2 to 3% below asking on average. So the single biggest mistake I see move-up sellers make is anchoring to what their neighbor got in 2021 or 2022. The market doesn't care what you paid or what it was worth at the peak. It cares what a buyer will pay today. Price it to where the market actually is and you sell. Chase the old number and you sit. And presentation matters more in this range. In the 700,000 to 900,000 bracket, staging and professional photography make a measurable difference in how fast you sell and for how much. That's not an upsell, it's just where the return is right now. If there is one thing I want you to take from this, it's this. The move-up trap isn't buying or selling, it's the gap in between them. People focus all their energy on finding the dream home and forget that an overpriced sale or a closing date that doesn't line up can sink the whole thing. Win both sides, buy the next one well, sell the current one well, and get the closing dates to actually cooperate. When those three don't line up, it's stressful and expensive. When they do, moving feels smooth. That coordination, the order, the timing, the conditions is the entire reason move-up buyers work with someone who's done it a lot. So quick recap. Look at Masonville, Byron, Fox Hollow, Riverbend, and Stoney Creek for your next move-up. Decide whether selling or buying first fits your situation. Price your current home to today's market, not 2022, and protect yourself with conditions while the market still allows it. If you're planning to move up in London, Ontario, and want to map out the order of operations, what to do first, and how to keep from getting caught in between, book a free 15-minute call with me. That coordination is exactly what I do. And if this was helpful, follow along. I break down the London market for buyers and sellers every week. See you next week.